Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? I hope all is well with you. Today we're doing story time and we're going to cover this young lady and her story. I think it's so sad. I didn't obviously listen to the whole thing. I just caught a quick snippet to see if it was something that might be interesting. Um so we're going to go ahead and listen to her story, but just know that all things on this channel are alleged in my opinion. It's for entertainment and commentary purposes only. We're covered by fair use. We're using it just to talk about it, to give commentary. And please make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Um, and hit that post notification bell so you're notified whenever I drop a video. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this story time so um we can discuss what she had going on.
Hey y'all, so this is my first story time and I'm super nervous about it, so please just bear with me. So I don't know if many of y'all know, but my husband left me after I had open heart surgery. And he filed for divorce too. Um it's been now 2.5 on or 3 years. And I know y'all, a lot of y'all see me with my bag. And this is actually my L bag, which is a left ventricular assistance device, which it pumps the left side of my heart. So about 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with heart failure, congestive heart failure. I was like 32 when I was first diagnosed. And my health just started to just like decline. You know, I was tired all the time. I couldn't breathe, but yet and still I was still being a wife, still being a mother, picking the kids up from school, taking them to practice, still cooking, doing wifely duties and stuff like that. Like it was, and I'm emotional about it because I'm like, given the state that I was in and how I felt, like, you know, this man had the audacity to.
I think she has the right to be emotional about it. I know a lot of times as the outsiders looking in, we're like, oh, don't cry, it's okay. Like we kind of brush off the emotions, but people do have to go through the motions of the feelings. So it's normal to feel away. Um, and it's hard to put a timestamp on it too, because to what so, I feel like everyone's different. So for what someone might, it might take them 6 months to get over, someone else it might take 6 years or 6 days or 6 hours, so it's all per the person. But I mean, eventually the goal is to obviously, you know, move forward and not hold on to that I guess hold, let them have that hold on you. And I don't think that that's what that is with her. I mean, so far I haven't heard much of the story, but um I can tell she just wants to get it out. And who knows, for all we know, this could be her first time being able to express her feelings. So let's get back to it.
Leave. And don't get me wrong, we were having problems. You know, like there is no marriage that is perfect. I mean, and we all have our problems, but I never in a million years never in a million years thought um that he would leave me with the kids and then file for a divorce, especially after what I went through with my health. So yeah. Hey y'all. So this is my so um 2 years ago I was doing really, really bad. My health was really, really bad, and I could not keep fluid off of me. And so I had been getting this device, because they tell you, well, you can't do this, you can't drive, and you can't sit in a body of water, you can't go swimming, and and just all the can'ts that I was told that I couldn't do.
I didn't know
So
that.
I had to have caregivers to be trained on my device, which my husband was one of them. He and my mom and his family members and stuff like that, and my best friend and my sister, they were all trained to be caregivers on my device. And so, I noticed, like he was there, but he wasn't there. Like he was physically present, but he was mentally and emotionally just absent the whole while I was in the hospital, y'all. I was in the hospital for 3 months, literally 3 months, because when the doctors went in to do the device, to give me the device, my right side of my heart could not keep up with my left side. So I had to get a RVAD. So I had an RVAD and an LVAD. And y'all, I don't care anything about showing my scars. Like my body is so scarred up. It's so scarred up. But I
Oh, I
take
feel so
pride in my scars
bad.
because my scars means that I have life. It means that I
Amen.
went through. It means that I came out of. But I did not know that when I was going to come out and when I was going to come home, how mean my husband was going to be towards me, and like this man proposed to me. I came home in August. This man proposed to me on my birthday the next February. Like he had this whole dinner plan with our best friends. Well, my best friend, because apparently he said he wasn't best friends with my my best friend husband, but he had this whole dinner plan, and he proposed and asked me to marry him again. And so I was like, yeah. And then keep in mind, like they weren't good, but they weren't. I didn't think that they were that bad. So yeah. So I was like, okay, well, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be okay. Yeah.
So you notice she said marry him again. So I wonder if she's gonna give the backstory as to their first marriage. I didn't know this was someone, or I wonder. Okay, so I wonder if they were married prior to, got divorced, and got back together, or whether he proposed before and then they called it off, and now he's like, asking her to marry him again. So I wonder if she's gonna go in depth about that too, or if she's gonna touch on it at all.
So after my birthday, after the proposal, things just started going downhill. I'm talking about going downhill. Like we stayed into it. It was bad. Now he was already sleeping downstairs. He had been sleeping downstairs in his own room for like the longest, you know. And I was just like, I can't believe this. And so when it got so bad to the point to where like he was like hiding money, and we got into it, literally, y'all. We got into it about a freaking credit card that he was trying to hide from me, that I opened up. And he was like, why are you opening up my mail? And I'm like, why you got a secret credit card? So we got into it so bad. And he ended up leaving. Like, not only did he leave, like, he left and went to his mama house. Like, went to his mama house, left me here with the kids. Like, just up one night and left. And it wasn't a, I'm leaving, coming back. Or it wasn't a, okay, well, son, you need to go try to work it out with your wife. Like, it was, okay, you gone, you done, you good. And the daughter that y'all see me with, my daughter that I talk about, she's not even biologically mine. That's my baby, but that's not my biological baby. My baby's a baby that he had with another female that I had been raising since she was 3 years old. And he left. Like, he left. And so her mama is really not in her life or present or help for that matter. She a senior in high school. He ain't happy. It's just, y'all, it's just been crazy. It's been so crazy this past year. It's just been
He
so
sound like
crazy.
a piece of work.
Like, he left. And when he left, I was like, okay, well, in my mind, I'm like,
Wait. Let's recap because he sound like a piece of work. So not only did he leave you, but it sounds like he had a kid. I don't know if it was on her, but he has a kid outside of her that she's taking care of, and he left that child too for her to take care of. That's not even hers. Like, that is crazy. Um, and another thing, behind every no good dude is usually a no good mother. No shade, but I mean, what is with the enabling? This is crazy. Put your foot down and let your son know he needs to be a man. And not to say, because who knows what he's telling that mom too, but there's no reason why you wouldn't be like, oh, you're not taking care of your kids. Oh, you're not staying here. Like, that should be your stance. If you're not gonna take care of your kids, you don't have a place here either. Let's carry on.
and maybe we can work it out. Maybe we can get back together. Then, like, he just started showing his ass. Like, he just didn't care. He started posting stuff on social media with him and other females and all these little memes he was doing. And I'm sitting up here like, and this was less than a month after he left. Less than a month. Now, I am on a whole device, y'all. I'm on a whole device. Look, this bag that y'all see, this bag that y'all see, it houses, hold on, I can't get it open. It houses my batteries. These are my batteries. This is my device. I am not lying. I
We
am not
believe you.
lying. It houses my device that goes into my stomach. Look. And he left, y'all. He left. One time we was into it and he told me, he said, ain't nobody gonna want you with that coming out your stomach.
Mm-mm.
Do y'all know how heartbreaking it was? Because when I came out the hospital, I was 97 pounds.
Dang.
97 pounds. Like, and it just literally took a toll. It literally took an effect on me, like, mentally. Like, how can you sit up? You supposed to be my husband. How can you say this stuff to me? You know, and
How you say that?
the biggest thing
Crazy.
that hurt me at that time, oh, my face is a mess. But the biggest thing that hurt me at that time, the biggest thing that hurt me at that time was the fact I'm like, you did not uphold your vows. You did not keep your vows. You did not do a death to us part. You did not do a sickness or for health. You did not do, you know, like for rich or for poor. Like, you didn't uphold any of your vows. Like, you left
I feel
me and the kids here. and you was living your life up. I'm talking about all last summer, y'all, living it up, and talking about that's not the reason why he left. Well, damn, that's the reason why it looked like you left. There's a reason why it looked like you left, because he was not helping with child support. And I'm not even talking about him giving child support to me. I'm talking about the stuff that the kids have going on. Y'all see my socials. All my socials are open. Y'all see my socials. Like, these kids are involved in school, in band. Like, they are involved and they're smart. And I'm like, and he's not contributing towards any of this. So after my birthday, after the proposal, things just started going downhill.
Oh, you can't
So
find this in the store. Not this, baby. This right
here,
here. This is customized.
and me being me,
You
I did
better get
not
like
want to get a
me.
divorce. Like, I didn't. Like, we've been married 14 years. I did not want to get a divorce. Like, I just can see myself. I cannot believe this man who sold me this dream. This man who was like, okay, I want to be with you. I'm not like them other dudes. I'm a one.
Oh, you can't
So
find this in the store. Not this, baby. This right
here,
here. This is customized.
and me being me,
You
I
better
did
get
not
like
want to get a
me.
divorce. Like, I didn't. Like, we've been married 14 years. I did not want to get divorced. Like, I just can see myself. I cannot believe this man who sold me this dream. This man who was like, okay, I want to be with you. I'm not like them other dudes. I'm a one woman man, and I'm not going to cheat on you. And I want my family, and we're going to do this. And, sold me this dream of this white picket fence.
That's what they telling
He
you.
sold, and when I say sold it, I'm talking about sold it hard.
But that's my thing with these people. I can't even say just dudes, whoever it may be. Don't I feel like you don't have to say all of that if you about it, because your actions will show it. When I've heard it before too. Oh, I ain't like them other dudes. Well, how do you know how the other dudes are? Sir, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's given, because you were part of the crew.
And it hurt, because I'm like, you're not even there for me when I need you to be. When I got out of the hospital, my mama and his auntie were the ones who went on my appointments with me. And I had appointments twice a week. They were the one who sat here in my house with me while I healed. And then it got to the point where I was like, you know what? Y'all can go. I'll do this by myself. I'll take care of my kids by myself. Now, mind you, I wasn't supposed to be driving. I had to.
Before she continues on, you notice who she said was there for her? Her mother and his aunt. You don't hear about his mother being there. Again, these people, these mothers, some of these mothers be the reason why their sons are the way they are.
Get my muscle memory back so that I could drive, my kids to school, so that they can have a way to and from practice. Then my husband was here during this whole time. He was here this whole time, but he was here, but he wasn't here. This man who proposed to me again on my birthday because he wanted to get it right. So he files for a divorce. And this happened over the summer, like I'm thinking August, he filed for a divorce. And I got served on a Sunday before we were going to church. My son answered the door. And when you get served, them people don't care who and what, as long as they at the property. And my son answered the door, and that was the lady with the paper. And he gonna ask me, well, why you tell the kids? You need to keep them out of this. Why I tell the kids? You ain't been here. And then you serve me. You served me. The one who is taking care of your child that ain't even biologically mine. Wait a minute. And his family and him said the reason why she stayed with me was because I was sick.
Ain't it crazy that these people are like delusional? How do you expect for her to protect you by way of quote unquote not telling the kids, although you had her served at the house where the kids reside? But you have this false idea that she's supposed to protect you and your image while you drag her through the mud. You told that lady no one would want her with that bag coming out of her, but she's supposed to protect you in the eyes of the children when clearly you've been physically present but not mentally present with not just her but with the kids as well. You don't think they peep that? You messing your own image up in front of the kids. And then for them to sit here and say that the little girl, well, I don't know how old she is, but the daughter that's not biologically hers is with her because she's ill, that's even more of the reason why y'all should have taken on that burden, because that's one less thing she would have to worry about while trying to heal, while being on her healing journey. Like, what do you mean? These people are warped in their minds. I don't know who the hell raised them, but they failed.
They never gave me any type of Davina, thank you for raising my child. Thank you for raising my daughter. Thank you for raising my niece. Thank you for raising my granddaughter. Because I'm her mama. When I tell you that's my baby, I'm her baby. I'm her mama. Don't nobody know that she's not biologically mine unless one of us open up our mouth and say something. Because that's my child and I treat her as such. She's a senior in high school. A senior in high school. And do y'all think that he sit up there and help with anything? He don't help with nothing. My baby, his son, his biological son, 8th grade. So I got two seniors in my house right now. I have a high school senior and I have a middle school senior. And his thing is, why do I want child support from him or the amount that I was asking for when he gotta live? How he gonna live? How he gonna move? How he gonna pay his bills? How he gonna get him a place? You didn't think about
No,
any of that when you left us. You left us and you filed for a divorce.
but you also had kids, not her, him. That is your responsibility to take care of, not hers. So for you to say, well, how am I supposed to live? You should have thought about that before you wanted to go gallivanting in the street. You should have thought about that before you had kids. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean how you supposed to live? So she's supposed to take on the burden of raising, not only raising, but financially being responsible for y'all kids, and you have to do nothing. You don't have to be there physically or emotionally or financially. How does that work? How fair is that?
After all my health issues, took me wanted to take me off of his insurance. I have to
Wow.
plug my batteries up every
What
single
an
night.
asshole. I'm sorry.
That is how I'm able to live. You didn't even care enough about your children's mother.
Mind you, before she even finishes, she's the one raising your kids. So as much as you have however whatever feelings you have towards her, she's the reason why you have time to go gallivant in the street, because she's taking care of the kids by herself, by her lonesome. And one of them she didn't even lay down to have. But you want to take her off the insurance? And do you know that if anything were to happen to her, now you would have to be responsible and go sit down somewhere to raise them kids? Not that that should be the only driving force as to why you shouldn't take her off the insurance, but I mean, what kind of demon are you? Why you know she's in the middle of mm, surgeries and all of that, and on top of that, because she has pre um pre-diagnosed conditions, other insurances probably won't take her, and you know what kind of predicament she's in, but you still want to take her off.
to be like, well, you know what? You can stay on the insurance. And I don't even want to talk about what he did with the power.
Mm-mm.
Or the comment that he made to our daughter when we were out doing the college visitation. Like I cannot believe this is the man that I married. This is the man that, that I fell in love with. Like this is the man that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with, and I thought was going to take care of me. Not take care of me with money. I'm talking about take care of me. Take care, like look after my emotional needs, look after my mental needs. And now that I am having these health issues, like step up and look out for me with my health needs. So I still play super mom on my good days, on my bad days. Like when y'all see me, y'all gonna see me with a smile on my face, because I have to, for my kids and for every other female. Because this is the trip that I poured, y'all. I wasn't going to share this story. I wasn't. But this is the reason why.
Oh, you
So
can't find this in the store. Not this, baby. This right
here,
here. This.
the reason why I decided to share this story is because I have heard so many females out there whose husbands did not take care of them while they were sick, or they got some type of illness or some type of sickness, and their husbands passed out, or their husbands left them, or their husbands did not want to take care of them. And it
That's
threw me for a loop.
crazy.
It absolutely threw me for a loop. I couldn't understand why.
So I have a question for y'all. With the, I guess, preconceived notion or the idea that women are the nurturers, which we tend to be. There are obviously some men who could be that as well. Do y'all think it's something where men are less capable for being there? Like, we naturally jump into superwoman mode, especially when it comes to health and stuff like that. I feel like, I don't know if men are capable of doing the same. Now, when I say men, obviously not all. This ain't a blanket statement about all men. But majority, do y'all think that like they're just incapable of filling that role because they're not all nurturers like us women tend to be?
These were men who took vows, or, like y'all wanted to marry us at some point, but y'all can't stick it out with us. And so, yeah, when I left the hospital, I was 97 pounds. Baby, I'm not 97 pounds no more. I don't look beat up and like it no more. If I didn't have a bad, would you even know? And sometimes people still don't know, and I do have a bad. But that bag don't stop nothing. I'm trying to tell you. It don't stop nothing. But it's just the fact that he left. Filed for divorce. And I'm still currently going through divorce, to which he initially wanted to house the kids. He initially wanted child support from me. Okay? And I am making it, or at least the best that I know how, with my kids, with my two younger kids in this house. While they're in school, while they are seniors, to make it their best. Because I want their senior year to be memorable for good things, and not for this thing that's been going on. Like, it's not good, y'all. Like, him blaming me for the way when the kids saw all of this go down, and they've been seeing this go down, and so I'm turning the kids against him. How am I turning the kids against you? He got my cell phone. Me and my biological son, we were all on the same. Me, him, the kid, we were all on the same cell phone playing. He said, well, he grown now. He turned eyes. Now, he had a baby on the way, and I'm on the heart transplant list. and he got our phones turned off.
Whoa. Sis just threw a whole curveball. Wait. Who has a baby on the way? Your husband? Your husband has a baby on the way. Meanwhile, don't want to take care of the ones he already got and is complaining. Wow.
He got out, he went and got our phones turned off.
Let me check it again, make
Yeah.
sure.
He got out, he went and he got our phones. Now, he had a baby on the way, and I'm on the heart transplant list. He said, well, he grown now, he turned us. Now, he had a baby on the way, and I'm on the heart transplant list. And he got our phones turned off. He got out, he went and got our phone. He said, well, he grown now, he turned us. Now, biological son, we were all on the same, me, him, the kid, we were all on the same cell phone playing. He said, well, he grown now, he turned us. Now, he had a baby on the way, and I'm on the heart transplant list. And he got our phones turned off. He got out, he went and got our phones turned off. Yeah. Didn't even care. Didn't even care. And so I'm like, how can you love your children and you hate their mama? I don't get that. I don't understand that. You know, but my story is not a story of sadness because I am here today. But I am here to encourage you ladies who are going through something so similar, who have some type of health issue, who have some type of illness, and your husband is being a complete jackass. Or he decided that he wanted to leave, or he decided he wanted to go get him somebody else, or he just decided that he wanted to be out there in them streets or do whatever it is that he wanted to do. Yeah, I saw my post earlier this year when I was like, he liked long hair, but I favor the short. Because this right here is for me. This is for me.
It's cute too. She looks
It's
so
not
pretty.
a new me. It's just a more mature me. So ladies, please know that you are going to make it without him, because with God all things are possible. I'm still in this house right now and they're wondering how I'm paying my bills, how I'm able to pay for all this scene stuff, because God had made a way for all of this, for me to do all of this, and he continues to make a way daily. So yes, I am here to encourage y'all that it's going to be okay. Baby girl, keep your head up. Okay, look your best. I'm gonna tell you something. The person who do my hair, my lashes, and my nails, do it for free. Do it for free. And been doing it for free since he left, because there is no way that he finna see me looking down. There is no way that he finna see me not looking my best. Because when I was at my worst, he told me when nobody want me. Well, let me tell you something. God want me.
Say it, sis.
My kids want me.
Say it.
My grandbabies want me, and that's all that matters. So yes, loves, keep your head up and be blessed. The reason why,
Okay, I wanted to see if that was the end of the story time. So it is indeed the end. Oh, I feel so bad for her. She shouldn't be going through this. Like, she already has enough on her plate. And for her to have to act like she's getting or she has it all together, or make it all happen and make it all come together by herself, is not fair. But like she said, the beauty in all of this is she got God on her side, and he's providing a way. Sometimes he makes you go through these rough patches to let you know that he's your source, he's your provider, he's your protector. Where other people fail and lack, and they do it when they want to, God don't. He's always on his post. God always doing what he's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I just hate that she's going through this, though. I feel bad for her. She's a beautiful woman. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the short cut on her. That pixie cut is perfect for her face. And I hope she has, healing throughout this journey emotionally and physically. And they I can't stand when I hear people tell people, "Oh, no one's going to want you cuz you have this and you have that." What God has for me is for me. So trust there's going to be someone who's accepting of that. Just like there's people who have multiple kids and they'll tell a man to tell you in a heartbeat, "Oh, no one's going to want you with all them kids, or no one's going to want you with, however many kids y'all got." Boo boo. When I tell you, again, there will be somebody out there, someone who's for you, that will love them babies like they're his own. You know what I'm saying? So I pray her strength, and I hope that God continues to keep providing for her. Oh, and one more thing, especially before I go, shout out to the person who does her hair, nails, and lashes for doing it for free, knowing her predicament and not wanting her to be down and out. Because the last thing you need on top of all that you're going through is to not feel pretty, especially when you have losers trying to put in your head that no one's gonna want you. So I'm glad that whoever it is, I don't know whether they're we'll call them a cosmetologist, because it sounds like they dibble and dabble in a lot of different things. Shout out to them, and I wish you would drop their info, just so someone can bless the hairstylist as well for doing it for free, all however many times she's gotten her hair done. If everyone were to send $25, that would be a blessing. And when I say everyone, even if a handful of people, it's something. It's more than what they started off with. So I think that would be dope. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this story and this story time in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Listen, I like chocolate girl, all shades, different flavors. She a diamond and a pearl. She a goddess with a mentor, yeah. Cinnamon swirl. She relate to what I've been through, yeah. Queen of my world.